watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting our reaction straight from the 25-second mark. In 1, 0, go. Alright, I'm pumped up for this. Although I have a feeling though that Tian is not gonna kick the bucket though. He's got way too much prominence for him to die of a fall like that. There is just no way I'm gonna believe someone larger than life like him is going to. You might like the way he just says it with a nice sense of professionalism too when he says for a moment. That is just an absolutely amazing feat of flexing right there. Oh boy. I have a feeling that this episode's gonna be an all-time great. Oh, while the opening's playing, let me explain why my reaction to this was late. The reason why I was late because apparently Funimation, I don't know, for some reason they had issues with putting the episode up early because, at least from what I read, it got delayed in China, and Bilibili got it late, and then Funimation, for some reason, took like almost 2 days to get the episode up on their site, but that was at a time where I couldn't react to Heaven Official's Blessing because that pretty much messed up my whole schedule. Because I was prepared to react to episode 9. If it would have come out in its normal time, I would have reacted it like instantly. But the episode being delayed, and then like the little issue there with like there's multiple versions of Heaven's Official Blessing that I'm assuming was from the Bilibili website. But then one site had that episode, but then the YouTube version had like an extra minute of it, and I'm like, so I just decided to wait for the Funimation version, and bam, so the reaction's late. Because honestly, since I don't know how long the Bilibili episode is, I don't know which version I should have used, which is whether the YouTube version or the 9 anime version, or, you know. But anyways, I'm glad Funimation finally chose to have it, and I'm really excited to see what they're going to do next in the series. Oh. And I always love, like, the calligraphy right before the episode's about to start, too. I think it gives it a nice stylistic flair. I actually wonder how our boy's gonna react to all this, though. I wonder if we're gonna see a side of Tian we've never seen before. Yes. Hey, that's what this man gets for messing with the wrong people. Wait, why is the... Okay, why is that chick there? That's what I'm wondering. Unless she did some kind of transgression against these orcs, then maybe I could understand why she'd be done. Oh boy. It looked like he barely even touched the dude and he knocked him into the floor. As if he was nothing, as if it was a high schooler knocked at an elementary schooler with like one little tap. Talk about maximum efficiency there. Going by him saying that bitch again, I'm assuming that is not his first rodeo with that woman. I don't know how the other like so completely calm about falling into this deep location. But I actually like this. It shows you his composure in the face of extreme danger. Okay, that cannot be good. At all. Wait. Is it our fabulous sunlight? Oh, shit. Oh, boys, come back like a knight in shining armor towards our beautiful Lian. Well, they're both beautiful. Y'all know what I mean. They're like somehow beautiful and handsome simultaneously, which is a pretty tough feat to pull off, but Lian and Ling both pull it off masterfully. Oh, and I love how instantly you see him check up on Xian Lang instead of worrying about himself. That's what truly makes a bond beautiful. Oh. Even if it's and I even love how he's so worried about our boy that he doesn't want him to get dirty one bit. That puts a smile to my face right there. I mean, it's only one person that could have done that. And he's looking directly at the man. That's what I'm gonna assume. That's how Liang did all that, but this motherfucker! He should have backed the fuck away I just love it when he dodges the attack. It looks like he's just gracefully dancing. And I love how the music, even though it sounds calm and gentle, it sounds extremely powerful. It kind of represents San Liang. He didn't even use much force. It was just a little tap. This creature, like San Liang's not even he's not even registering in his mind. Okay, it looks like butterflies right there. Oh, never mind. I thought for a second those were like viciously savage butterflies just raining down on me. And you know what makes it so impressive? He's holding Leon and he's still well, hey, so only has to do whatever he has to do to survive. And I think I know why Relian's coming from. He probably just wants Xiao Liang to dirty his hands with unnecessary carnage and violence because that just shows you how much he loves Xiao Liang. I can see Relian's coming from there. Aww. And we know he like. Come on, man. You know we all know you're never gonna hate Xiao Liang. You know you already absolutely like him. Doesn't even need to be said. Now, maybe he's getting smacked around constantly, and not to say he doesn't deserve. You, you know, if someone were to kill him, I wouldn't hold it against him, though. I'm just saying. I wouldn't mind if he just wrecked that creature, but yeah, Lian does have a point. I just love how when Lian's tapping it, it looks like someone just trying to like tap the pool just slowly. That's actually cute. Like those little details in the animation just elevate it, at least for me, to like a whole nother level. Personally. Ugh. Okay, that looks nasty. Although, what happened to the epic-looking form that Xiao Liang had, though? Wait. Okay, so he did work with that woman. Uh, didn't his brothers try to kill both Lian and Lang, though? He has no right to bitch! Lian and Lang were acting on self-defense. Oh, I don't know, they were attacked? Exactly! Exactly what I've been preaching. You tell him, Yan, you tell him. I like how Lian Lang had like a kitty-like face. That's adorable. Hey, I would actually like to hear this too. And plus, if Millstone wants payback, it'd be in his best interest to tell. Wait, I thought he killed them all. Oh. Yeah. Talk about having man by the balls figuratively. Well, yeah. Yeah, but if he wants to get the end result he wants, he better fucking collaborate. At the very least, if we can get even the single bits of her personality, they'll at least be able to somewhat predict what she's about to do. So, huh? Aww. Okay, now that is just completely fucked up. What type of man does that? Aww. I really feel bad for the mother. Aww. Now that is just absolutely cruel right there. I mean, with that type of background, I could see why. I could see why that could warp someone's perspective on life. Not to say it justifies the atrocities that she may have committed, but y'all know what I mean. It does justify narratively. Hmm. Yeah, but simultaneously, if they were to go against her, then she would just unleash all the tricks she's got. I mean, as much as they're paranoid, who's to say expressing that paranoia would ever even get them anywhere? I'm just saying. Hmm. Okay, now they're gonna make me feel sympathy for Millstone, aren't they? But hey, you know what? I'll give the series credit for that. I mean, a man just trying to do what he thinks is best but then getting screwed over. How can you not want to root for a person like that? Huh? Oh boy. I just wonder if the sandstorm was actually set up by oh. Oh man. That is actually one of the worst ways of going out. But that's just the way of life. When Mother Nature wants to fuck you over, you can't do anything other than get fucked by it. That's that's just the unfortunate thing. The only you can do is try to avoid, not avoid, but reduce the damage. I mean, for the most part, things seem. Oh. I mean, hey, it sounds like a good end result for the most part. At least some lives are saved. Hmm. Oh boy, I wonder what. Who knows? Where she got drunk off of the power. That's what happens when you just get a snippet of power sometimes. Huh. Oh. Okay, now I kind of feel sorry for him now. For Millstone. To be done in 30 like that. God, I mean, even though this episode does have a good amount of still shots used, at least they're really detailed. And for the most part, everything around the stills looks really well animated, like the flame effects. They just look absolutely gorgeous. And that isn't some bitch that is the way she portrayed Millstone and his men. Honestly, I agree with him now after seeing his backstory. I mean, I'm not gonna blame him for not calming down. Especially when the target of revenge is like so dang close. Oh, we're gonna see him down down. Whoa. What is this? Alright, I don't know, it looks cute. Wait, where the fuck did that part come from? What did they get the resources to craft this? It does look like it tastes good. I actually I wanna buy one now. Yo, can anyone in the comment section mention what that is? I'm actually be tempted to buy that. Just so that I could have it for like an episode 10 and 11 reaction, just so that I can drink it during the opening song. But I need to know, y'all, what that product is called so that I could look at the prices on Amazon Prime and I could order that shit online. If it's possible. Because I need that. I fucking need that. I mean... But I think, guys, I guess I am supporting the series watching the Funimation's website, but I want to go the extra mile and buy whatever that product is that's being sponsored, because it looks good. But anyways, back into talking about the goodness about Heaven Official's blessing. You know what? It is a tough task. I actually love the fact that for this episode, it took on the monumental task of making Millstone a sympathetic character. Just hearing about his struggles, hearing about he was betrayed, I mean, it makes you feel for the man. And honestly, this was like the biggest shocker for me. At least now it justifies the revenge he wants against the evil Taoist. And aside from that, now we know why that lady has the type of backstory she has too, because of her rough upbringing. So I love how it makes all the characters feel a lot more detailed. Especially getting to finally see a lot of backstories now. And something else that they did well from the character standpoint, it shows you the more cutesy stuff. Yay! And you know, I love this chibi. I would consider buying a chibi figurine if they sold them of either Lian or Sung Wang. I would throw money at it just to have it happen. Because I would need that in my life. Oh, I'm assuming that's how some of the animation's made? Oh, never mind. I thought it was part of the animation. It looks beautiful, though. Actually, I wonder how long it took to produce that. And I don't even want to imagine, like, how long it takes to just do all that painstaking detail right there. Because it looks fantastic. I really wish I really wish Funimation or really translated what they were saying, though. I think it'd be a lot more engaging than it already is if there was some more translations. You know? But overall, this is actually a fun watch. I admit, that kill looks pretty on fire. You can tell just by the glint of her, just by the eyes, you can actually tell how excited she is about this. This is cute. Aww. Oh, it's over? Dang, that was quick. That doesn't even feel like 20 something minutes. That feels like 10 minutes. But I mean that in the best possible way, but I don't mean that as an insult. I mean it to like as an absolute compliment. But anyways, let me go on and explain what else I like from the character standpoint. For one, I love seeing more of the absolute savagery of Xiao Liang. Just the way he just destroyed all millstones. Freaking all this freaking entrance. I'm like, and he did that just with like a single drop. I'm like, talk about being absolutely broken from a power standpoint. And you know what? I love it. So that's why I thought it was pretty damn cool, just seeing more of that dark side of Xiao Liang, where if you fuck with him, he does not take any prisoners. He goes all the way. He goes for the jugular. And that's something that's actually pretty darn cool. And aside from that, something else that I love about this episode too, I actually love the fact that, yeah, they made most of them pretty likable. Finally understood him for the most part. And for that, I gotta give the series absolute credit for that, because that was a tough feat. And aside from that, something else I also love about this episode too, aside from it having a lot of great character moments, I love the fact that from a story standpoint, it was action-packed. I mean, there wasn't really much you could ask for from an episode. And the crazy part is, this was just a build-up episode. This wasn't even even the main course. We're getting the main course next week. That's like the mind-blowing thing. And you know what? I absolutely love that. Because I think that's just, at least if you ask me, that's absolutely styling. So that's why I also gotta give it absolute credit for a series to be this epic and for it to only be a build-up episode. And that is a monumental task. Now, aside from the script being great, the only slight, and I mean just slight, I don't mean this is a big issue. The only slight weak point you can see is that yes, for Heaven Official's Blessing, you're noticing that the animation quality, it's kind of less than stellar. You can definitely tell that when it comes to like the frames per second in the series, at least in comparison to some of the first episodes of the series, it doesn't look as, say, visually strong or powerful, but it still doesn't look embarrassingly bad. Because even the weakest episode of Heaven Official's Blessing still looks better than some of the best than some of, like, say, anime's best looking episodes added to works. So, that's something I'll have to give it credit for. So regardless, even though yes, the visuals weren't as strong, at the very least there were some nice cuts. Like when the Evil Talos was wrecking a lot of millstones of men, that looked beautiful. The flame effects, even like some of the snake animation we saw, or when you had Sam Leon just kick absolute ass, all of that looked beautiful. So that's why I gotta give it quite a bit of praise regardless. As for the artwork, beautiful. What can I say? Well, hello, good morning, Anime Doji. And that's actually pretty cool. For me though, hilariously enough, it's actually gonna be good night because after this I'm gonna fall asleep so I can react to Kuma Bear early. So thank you very much for joining me, Anime Doji, but I'm actually gonna be clicking off soon because I gotta wake up early because I'm only gonna sleep 5 hours to react to Kuma Bear. In case y'all wondering. But yeah, that's how I feel about the artwork overall. I thought it was gorgeous, super realistic backgrounds. I mean, there really wasn't much you could ask for from the series because it's providing almost everything. And of course, I can't finish off a video without mentioning the amazing voice performances. Although this time I gotta say, the noteworthy voice performance was surprisingly Millstone's actor. He did a phenomenal job. I love his voice performance. You can tell like the pain in his voice when he was talking about the fact that he was absolutely betrayed by the woman, and that really made me feel for him. So I gotta give the episode credit for that, for making me actually like the character that I was gonna absolutely hate and loathe. And I mean that in a good way because before this, I thought Millstone was at the very least a relatively interesting antagonist. So that's something I'll also give it absolute credit for. As for other elements I also liked about this too, aside from his voice performance, I actually thought Leanne's voice performance was really good too. Only for the fact that when he was acting pouty, it just sounded so fucking adorable. I was like, aww. I mean, it literally sounded like a wife arguing with her husband after her husband does something absolutely batshit insane. That is how Leanne sounded like, and I absolutely adore it. And yeah, these are pretty much my detailed thoughts on the episode. Thought it just provided everything and then some. Now, as for everyone else, I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe. And before I go, I'd like to say, good morning, Anime Dojo. Well, for me, it's good night because in my time zone, it's actually pretty soon. It's gonna be time for me to hit the A. So I'm just gonna say good night, Anime Dojo. I'll see you in like 5 hours and 19 minutes for the Kuma Bear reaction. If you're still awake by that time, because y'all know I'm actually really excited to see what that series is gonna be doing next. It's actually become one of my faves of the season. And for everyone else, before I go, I'd like to just say thank you very much for also watching my live stream reaction. I also hope you all have a great, safer night depending on your time zone. Since I live in the U.S., it's currently 11:52 p.m. in my time zone, for those of you who are curious about it. But anyways, without further delay, thank y'all very much, and bye-bye, everyone. Oh, and be sure to rate the video, share it, comment,